Question number 2, the parent graph, I have exactly filled out like question 1. So all the x values are filled out, the domain and the range is filled out in the exact same way as we did it in the question 1. And I have also already plotted the parent graph. We are going to start with step 2 really. We are going to use the parent graph to graph the graph of g of x is equal square root of x plus 1 minus 3. The x plus 1 indicates that the graph has moved with respect to the parent graph left 1. And the minus 3 indicates it has moved down 3. Because it has moved left 1 from all the valid x values, I'm going to subtract minus 1 and write them here. So 0 minus 1 is negative 1, 1 minus 1, 0, 4 minus 1, 3, 9 minus 1, 8. Everything has moved to the left 1. Now, to take the graph down 3, we subtract 3 from all the y values and write them here. Subtract 3 from all the y values and write them here. So 0 minus 3 is negative 3, 1 minus 3, negative 2, 2 minus 3, negative 1, 3 minus 3, 0. These are the values that we are going to plot to get the transformed graph. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so that you can see. Well, this was not defined. So we are going to let this be. Write it as not defined. We are going to start with negative 1 and negative 3. So negative 1, negative 3 is this point. 0, negative 2 is this point. 3, negative 1 would be here. 8, 0 would be here. If we join these points using a colored pen, it would look like this. This is the transformed graph, which has moved left 1 and down 3. You can also look by point transformation, left 1 and down 3. Every point has moved left 1 and down 3. Left 1 and down 3. So it's also valid by point-to-point transformation. Let's write the domain for this graph. The domain, the starting value is at negative 1. That point is included, goes up till infinity. Negative 1 up till infinity, where negative 1 is included. And that's why we put brackets there. For the range, the starting value is negative 3 and it goes up till infinity. Negative 3 goes up to infinity. Let's just quickly fill out the transformations. Here, to obtain the graph of G, we horizontally translate the graph of F left 1 unit by subtracting 1 from the x values, then vertically translate the graph of f down 3 units by subtracting 3 from the y values.